Good day everyone, it's me again, Teacher Sheena, and today's story is about the princess and the peas. Lily Rose May was a sweet little girlie. Her eyes were bright blue and her hair was so curly. She lived with her dad in a beautiful wood. She was kind and polite and was usually good. She did all her homework and cleaned out her rabbits. She did not pick her nose or have other bad habits. She kept her room neat and was eager to please until one day her daddy tried feeding her peas. When Lily Rose May found the peas on her plate, she worked herself into a terrible state. "But darling," said Dad, "can't you manage a few? They're ever so tiny and so good for you." Lily ran out, her dinner uneaten, but Dad was determined he wouldn't be beaten. So he went to the library and brought home a book. Then he pulled on his apron and started to cook. So Lily's dad tried different recipes. First, he whistled up peas into smoothies and shake. He baked them in biscuits and put them in a cake. He laid the food out in a beautiful feast, feeling sure Lily Rose would eat one pea at least. But Lily Rose May said it made her feel poorly. Her hands were all sweaty. Her skin felt so crawly. "My tummy is churning. Oh, turn the page quick. I'm going to be terribly, horribly sick," Lily Rose said. Next morning, the doctor jumped out of his car, shouting, "Lily Rose May, open wide and say ah." Then he wrote down her symptoms. Quite pretty, polite, and allergic to peas. He thought he was right. "With all things considered, I have to assess this disease has no cure. The girl's a princess," the doctor said. "Then you have to be joking," her father exclaimed. "She's a princess, all right," the doctor explained. And to prove it, he told them a terrible tale of a beautiful maiden caught up in a gale. She came to the palace, all covered in snow, crying, "Please let me in. I'm a princess, you know." To make sure the poor girl was telling the truth, the queen made a bed piled as high as a roof. And right at the bottom, she snuck in a pea. Then she tucked the girl in with a hot mug of tea. If the pea wakes her up, we'll have a royal wedding. No princess can sleep with a pea in her bedding. The poor girl was terribly ill all night through. She did not sleep a wink. She was rose black and blue. You see, every princess is allergic to peas. So she said to the queen, "Do get rid of it, please." The queen was so sorry. She vowed there and then to never have peace in the palace again. The doctor said, "That is why Lily Rose May should back up and move to the palace today. Even one pea might kill her. Now, pass me my hat." Then he wrote out his bill and was gone just like that. Lily Rose May gave her daddy a cuddle. "Oh, what shall I do? I'm in such a big muddle. I would so love to live at the palace. It's true, but I want to stay here in the forest with you." "I know," soothed her dad, "but the doctor knows best." So they packed all her toys and her clothes in a chest. Then up to the palace went Lily Rose May, with a promise to write to her dad every day. The queen said, "How lovely, a brand new princess. Here, have lots of jewels and pretty new dress. You'll find all you need up the stairs in your room. Just make sure you come down to dinner at noon." "This isn't so bad," Lily thought with a smile. "I could manage to be a princess for a while. I've got my own bathroom and teddies galore, a whole library of books. What girl could want more?" So she put on her dress and some fabulous shoes, and had great fun deciding which earring to choose. She placed a tiara on the top of her head, then switched on the TV and bounced on the bed. The clock on landing was striking midday, so she swept down to lunch in a princess way. "Ah, there you are, darling." The king and queen smiled. "You're safe now. Don't worry, you poor little child. We know you've been having a terrible time. Your own dad gave you peace. What a hideous crime. But now you shall live like a proper princess. Do you know what we're having for lunch? Can you guess? Our very best chef made it specially for you. A lovely big bowl full of cold cabbage stew." "Yikes!" Lily Rose said. "Now eat up your lunch. Then your training can start. You've got 54 speeches to learn off by heart. Then there's 3 hours of waving to please all your fans, and lessons in smiling and shaking of hands." 3 hours of waving, thought Lily Rose May, in bowls full of sloppy green slush every day. I thought living here would be others of fun, but this is a nightmare. Oh, what have I done? "I may not be a princess," said Lily Rose May, "and I have to get home to my dad right away. I'm sure I can learn to eat peas if I try." Then she gave back all the jewels and said, "Thank you. Goodbye." Now, Lily Rose May is an expert in peas. She just dips them in ketchup or chocolate or cheese. Then she gobbles them up as quick as can be. And she never goes back to the palace for tea. The end. I hope you like this story, and thank you for watching. Have a great day, everyone. See you in my next one. Bye.